Hello YouTube friends, Ben Ochart here. It is a beautiful day here in paradise. Let's take a look at some of the juvie tanks, what's been happening there. I'm pretty excited about the kind of colors I'm starting to see. Tell me what you think below. Thanks for tuning in, my friend. So out here in a grow out tank that I have actually outdoors, you can see here one of the Rubescens is starting to blossom and show definitive male coloration. This is a beautiful male, and I'm hoping he gets along well with that flavescent that I have in the 60-gallon, because their coloring is a little similar, even though I believe this fellow here will go more to a red, perhaps be a bit redder as he gets older. You can see his markings in the dorsal and the tail, and he is just a beautiful specimen, which at this size, to show this kind of color, is very, very promising. I believe I also have perhaps another male and maybe even a couple of females. We'll see. He's so pretty, especially with that line on that dorsal. I might even breed him. I also have, you can see here, by the way, a photo of, I'll insert it right here, a photo of what they look like when they get older and mature. You can see they're pretty stunning fish. I also have in here some Lethrinops, little juvie Lethrinops Albus, and sometimes in the sunlight you can catch flashes of color on their bodies. They're going to be just beautiful. Like most Lethrinops, they will have a beautiful coloration. You can see here an insert of what their body color will be like. And a bit different from the red cap. Hopefully they'll get along with the red cap. Very pretty fish. And I also have in here, I believe the smallest of all of them are 3 Placidochromis Jalo Reefs. You can see here, I'll insert some Jalo Reef photos. One by Ad Conning from our friends over at the Cichlid Room Companion, which is supported by the American Cichlid Association. But the high hopes for these Jalo Reefs. I had a very beautiful one that I lost a while back, and I was very anxious to replace him. So that's the update on these little grow outs. You can see by the inserts I have some high hopes here for the future, and the different kind of colorations that different kinds of color combinations that will be going on. These folks will probably, these fish will probably never go beyond the 100-gallon, only because they really wouldn't survive with the large predator haps. And that 135 will ultimately be replaced by a project I have going on right here. Here's the unfinished stand, a large 2-piece sump system with a skimmer. This is the canopy, and as you can see, I've got a lot of work to do here. And this is the 150-gallon built-in overflow acrylic. That's where the large predators will go to after I refinish it, get it all set up, get the sump going. And so fish that are in this tank, like this one here, will probably just stay in the 100 after graduating from the 60, the little juvie HAPNATION tank. Here he is in normal sunlight. Cichlids lit by sunlight are just absolutely amazing. Unfortunately, sometimes it's hard to capture because you usually have some glare. Here in the juvie HAPNATION tank, you can see the Lethrinops Red Cap is developing very nicely. I've really become a fan of Lethrinops. Their colors are, the iridescent colors are just beautiful. Here's the flavescent, and this is the one I have some concern about getting along with the Rubescens, because their coloration is a little similar. But, you know, these fish have been very peaceful up until now. We'll see how they do. I also have some very nice Placidochromis. So there you have it. Tell me what you think in the comments below. You know, I love growing out these juvies, watching them color up. That's, for me, one of the funnest parts of the hobby. It does add a lot of time. So if you're impatient, growing them out might not be for you. You might want to pay a little extra and get them all ready as a guaranteed male. But overall, I love the colors starting to show up and the excitement of realizing that certain fish are in fact a male and are going to be blossoming into something gorgeous. So thanks again for tuning in. I think I'm going to jump into the pool.